Do your job.
Andre fought a great fight tonight. He went according to plan, but I don't want to take anything away from Arthur Abraham. I feel content because he was a determined Arthur Abraham. His determination was very evident, and that's the Arthur Abraham we wanted to fight. One that was determined, one that's back was against the wall, and the one that had to win, and one that brought out what I felt was an Andre Ward that had to hold him off because he never quit trying. So all my respect and my hat goes off to Arthur Abraham and the Sauerland. Well, we wanted to see what his intent was and what he wanted to do. And once we made a determination of what Arthur wanted to do, then we made the adjustments. We felt that we were comfortable with breaking even the first 2 to 4 rounds, and then that we would begin to emerge once we made a determination what he wanted to do. We wanted to do a lot more work on the inside, and we weren't able to do that tonight, but you know, I think Mr. Fabon did an excellent job, and it just, that part of the fight plan didn't go as we wanted it to go.
Tonight was one of those nights that you saw, and I don't want to throw this word around so easily, but I was amazed that how that killer instinct Andre had while pursuing Abraham, not getting caught with crazy shots, but always going out there to fight his rear end off. Anyone that tells me that Andre Ward's fights are not exciting don't know the boxing business, because he goes out there and he fights.
This was a hard night's work tonight. I just want to thank God for this victory. I want to thank God for allowing me and Abraham and everybody who fought on this card to get out safe tonight and return home to our families. I think it was a good victory for my progress. You know, Abraham is not only a hard hitter, but he's difficult to fight. You know, he does some awkward things in there. You know, the referee did a good job tonight, but I really felt like he could have let me fight on the inside. That was a major part of our game plan, because Arthur Abraham does not like it to the body. Nobody likes it to the body, but he really doesn't like it to the body. So I feel like, you know, if I would have had an opportunity to work on the inside, you know, we could have possibly stopped Abraham. We could have wore him down even more than we did tonight. But that being said, I'm happy with the victory, and I'm happy to be moving into the final. You know, I think it's inevitable that me and Fry should have a showdown. He's been calling for it. I think, you know, the fans here in the U.S. want it, and the fans in Great Britain want it. So I think that would be an action-packed fight. I mean, my goal is to get that WBC belt. I want that green belt, whether it's Glenn Johnson or whether it's Carl Froch. That's a very historical belt, and I've always wanted that belt, as well as defending my WBA belt for the 4th time. And then from there, I think the winner of this tournament should fight Lucien Boutte for the Ring Magazine belt, to see who is the best 168 pounder in the world. And I don't think it should be any other way.
You know, we started well, things were going our way. Something happened, and the tactics changed, or Arthur slept through the middle of the fight, basically. Woke up towards the end again, but by that time it was too late, too little too late, and you know, we'll get back in the gym and we'll take it from there. Thank you.
Ich weiß es nicht. Ich habe immer so im Kopf gehabt, in Amerika nach Punkten schwer zu gewinnen. Deswegen wollte ich unbedingt durch K.O. gewinnen. Deswegen habe ich angefangen, meine Taktik zu wechseln, in K.O. zu schlagen. Das war, ich glaube, mein Fehler.
Well, I'm not sure. I think my mistake was that in the back of my mind I thought I couldn't win on points in America, and that's why I just thought I have to go for the knockout. I think that was the change I did and the mistake I committed.
Das habe ich auch erwartet, weil, so wie ich gemerkt habe, ich habe viele armenische Zuschauer gehabt, und aus Deutschland habe ich viele Freunde gehabt, die auch angereist sind, viele Fans, und ich bin sehr dankbar bei jedem Einzelnen, die hier mich unterstützt hat.
Well, that was just what I had expected. You know I have a lot of fans here in LA, and I'm very thankful for their support, and I want to thank every one of them for coming here and supporting me tonight.
Ich mache erstmal Pause und dann werden wir weitersehen. Aber ich würde auf jeden Fall gute Kämpfe liefern. Wir werden es noch sehen.
I don't know, I'll have a little break and then we will see, but I will of course continue boxing and I will make good fights in the future. To give you a quick wrap up, the question was about what changed or whether he should have intervened after the third round when Arthur was trying to go for the knockout, and Uli Wegner said, well, you should have told me, I would have, I think he started very well and Arthur didn't really fight to his potential. If he fights to his potential, he could have had a very good chance, but I don't really want to comment much and elaborate much on what happened. Arthur still has big potential, but after the 8th or 9th round, I told him you can only win by KO. So I think that basically sums it up. Last question.
Yeah, Johannes, can you ask him what obstacles do you think he has to overcome to go back to that championship level for himself?
Wieder ein Champion zu werden und auf dem Championship-Level zu boxen, was glaubst du, welche Hindernisse musst du da persönlich für dich überwinden?
Ich glaube, ich muss nur einfach meine taktische Fehler nicht mehr machen, dann darf ich das. So was ich heute gemacht habe, das ist mein Fehler.
I think I don't have to commit any tactical mistakes. You know, what I did today, that was the big mistake, and I just need to stop that from happening.